part of what's going on, of course, is now Russell Wilson starting to take visits. And Russell Wilson, this will be our second topic for today, is where Russell Wilson is at with all of this. Now, there was a feeling that Russell was waiting to see what happened with Aaron Rodgers. Clearly, he's not waiting anymore. He visited with the Browns today. He's visiting with the Giants tomorrow. Clearly, he'd like the opportunity to start somewhere in 2025 too. And I would hope that he'd be aware that that opportunity isn't automatic. In the Browns, he's got a situation where you could go in and be the starter, at least for right now. The Browns had the second overall pick. They don't control whether or not Cam Ward falls to them unless they trade up. So they have no control over that situation. And we'll see where they stand on Shedeur Sanders. But if they don't like Shedeur Sanders to the point where they would consider him a value at the second overall pick, the Cam Ward goes one, then they need a quarterback for this year. And so Russell Wilson, they're kicking tires on him. I still think, and we'll get to him in a second, the Kirk Cousins might be the most likely scenario for them, or the most enticing scenario for them. But he's not available right now. So they bring Russell Wilson in today. The Giants, same thing. They visited him with him last year. They're going to visit with him again. Whether or not that results in the consummation of an actual relationship, if Aaron Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh, we'll see. If Aaron Rodgers winds up with the Giants, would Russell be welcomed back with the Steelers? I think that's a discussion that's still ongoing in Pittsburgh, and it's again like a little bit of a complicated conversation there. So Russell Wilson is still affected, and still, a lot of like where he goes and what he does is still to some degree dependent on what happens with Aaron Rodgers, but he's not waiting for Aaron Rodgers anymore. And so I think that adds a layer to this whole thing that's really interesting.